For me personally,
blah.
if I like last year, for me, if it's girls, it's just beat and then get out of it. You know what I mean? But now I'm in a place where I think if I am talking to a girl, it has to be something serious because I just don't have time for that, just messing about kind of thing anymore. And another thing I want you man to know is that relationships are expensive, yo.
Nah.
You know what people don't tell you? That you need P to be in a relationship. You know?
Bread, bro.
You need P, bro. I thought it was true, bro. Think about it. Like when you're 18, you think, right, I can go out clubbing, yeah, or I can do whatever. I can pull a girl, yeah. We're just gonna chill, watch Netflix all the time.
That's not right.
And then eventually it gets to a point where she wants to do things, bro. She wants to go on holiday. She wants to go on nice dates to places. She wants to experience life with you. You know what I mean?
But I noticed
she might even want to have kids with you, bro.
What I noticed is, yeah, that's true. But what I noticed is with girls, if they want something, they'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to do something and you're like, I'm stacking my peas, I'm staying me, you know what I mean? They're gonna start paying for the stuff if she likes you that much anyway. So she'll fund that. But I agree with what you were saying about girls is that the problem with a lot of us is we're not willing to sacrifice that time. We think that it's everything. We think something is everything. Like right now, there was a time where you thought getting these crepes is everything right now. I need to get those crepes, you know what I mean? Whereas now you might be at a stage where you feel like you need sex or that interaction with a woman regularly, you know what I mean? But sometimes you don't. Like this guy was saying that like sometimes you can sacrifice a year, 2 years. Not a lot of people want to do that where they're not interacting with any women, they're just grinding, whether they're writing a book or education, whatever it is they're chasing. They're not willing to go, okay, for 6 months or a year, I'm not going to be involved with women, because being with women, that's effort as well. That's a lot of mental energy that you're transferring that you could be using for your success. You know what I mean?
It's not even about that. It's like it's that you are who you chill with, innit?
100%.
So if you're with
every man's in a relationship, and now
and most of the time they fall off because the girl they're with is chilling as well.
Definitely.
She's not really doing much, and
she ain't on
she's
job,
happy just to be with you because she loves you that much that she's content with life now. Like she don't really want much. She's going out there to do something just to fund you guys' lifestyles so you can be happy together. That's about it. I feel like
a lot of women just once you get like before they're in a relationship or anything like with a lot of us before in a relationship, like your thing is grind, but then when you've got like a relationship and you're getting the things that humans tend to want naturally, sex, affection, food, you know what I mean? You're getting the things that you want, so it's took away that drive that you might have had before. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean in it. Like I'd love to have a relationship, but I'm not in a position where I can love a girl and say no to her.
You can't say no.
Like blood, I will just like
that's dangerous.
I battle with that as well.
Like,
but you can't say no, as in like she says
I can say no,
but
then it's the focus mentally. I'm more like, instead of me, you know how some people say they can go to work, grind, then disconnect from the work and be all lovey with the girl and stuff like that. But that distinction is hard for me. Like if I'm working on something, let's say there's an assignment and there's a girl I love, more time, I'm concentrating on the assignment, but I'm not gonna work as hard because I'm thinking about my girl that I'm gonna go to later.
And especially if the girl's beefing you, I'm telling you, the beef is gonna be on your mind more than everything else. Because you don't want that to flop. But you gotta realize, like, let's say right now, the situation I'm in, like, partly I had to leave that relationship because I knew that, bruh, this girl's not. If I want to be making beats and shit, I can't be chilling with this girl every day. I can't even talk to this girl every day, fam. Because every time she pops up now, she's on my mind, bro. Man can't let go. So I need to leave you for a couple of days.
You know what I mean?
Do me. But then obviously, as well as that now, that's what uni has taught me as well. You have to chill, bro. Like, I know you say, you can't, your comfort zone will kill you. But trust me, one day out of a week or whatever, you need to go.
Downtime,
you need to go. That's what, like, even with smoking weed now, I've realized, like, look, I like smoking weed, but that's only at night time when I've done everything. I can't be out here trying to do important shit, and I'll be bare high, yo. I can't do that. Like I've realized it. Like going studio now, the people I go studio with. Ever since I started going studio, remember when we were going open show studio?
Yeah.
Bro, if my mentality was still on that, I probably would have been bigger right now. Because when we started going open show studio, I was smoking weed, but I didn't care about smoking weed, bro. Yeah. Every man would be smoking weed, and I'll be in the studio setting up, making sure that
you're on point.
Yeah, everything's on point. Everything's there. Like even now, now that I'm making that transition, going back into the studio regularly, I'm making sure that I want to smoke weed, but let me pattern what I got to pattern first, and then I'm gonna smoke weed later. That sort of, because
you've brought on a good point that there's a time for everything. And what I've started doing now with girls is actually not even now. Well, now it's completely like I'm doing me till however long I feel ready to go back in the scene and talk to these girls
to
again.
The game.
Yeah. But the last few years, like 2018, 2017, I would focus on uni, solely that. Then summertime, I'm back in the scene doing whatever. Then when it's grind time, it's grind time. Then when it's play, it's play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you're saying is very true. If you can set a time for everything where, okay, now I've reached the milestone that I wanted to reach. Now I can fulfill my other needs, you know what I mean? Affection and other things, you know what I mean?
You need the balance, man.
Because bro, no cap here. You need to get your satisfactions. You need that. Definitely.
Everyone's got needs and like,
But
sometimes you can go without.
Yeah.
Like, if you know within yourself that it's gonna make it worse for yourself, then.
But then so as going back to the main topics, that pressure is hard. Like during those times where you are substating from the things you want, like the emotional things that you want. It's hard. That pressure gets to you, like you might break in those moments. You're like, yo, why am I working this hard when I could have a girl chilling? You know what I mean? That pressure. Yo.
Do you know what I found kind of like makes it more clear? Like you need to have like a plan of why you are doing what you're doing. Like what's the end goal to what you're doing? Like if you're in a relationship, what's the end goal of it? You know what I mean? If you don't know what the end goal is, then you're free roaming. You know what I mean? You're just leading yourself astray. And then like if something's going wrong in your relationship, you kind of don't know how to deal with it because you don't have like a plan of how you're going to deal with that relationship. I say the same thing with career as well. Like I came up with a plan with how I'm going to deal with finances and stuff, or just like how I'm trying to achieve whatever I want to achieve. And it's kind of it's helped. So last year I didn't have a plan. So if I have money, it's like, what do I do with this money?
You're gonna spend it.
Clothes, Amsterdam when I can't really. Bro, I went to Amsterdam and I couldn't really afford to go. You know what I mean? Barcelona I could afford to go, but Amsterdam, that one was sticky, bro. I was on holiday thinking, rah, when I get back I need to make P. You know what I mean? But now that I've got like a clear plan of how I'm going to spend my money makes so much more sense. You know what I mean? I'm going to be going to them, but I won't be going in a place where I'm like, oh, how am I going to get money? I'm going in a place where like I can actually go and enjoy it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Like I feel like I understand that because more time I just be going head first into certain things, yo.
Back to in terms of pressures to be successful and just like showing out for other people in a way. Like I was talking to this person from uni, innit? And then I think I said something like buying something, like it was like £2.50 or something, and she's like, oh, that's expensive, that. But I was like, oh, but you have a car, so how can it be expensive? You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like, I have a car, that's why expensive. And then I just couldn't wrap my head around it. So I was just like, how can you have a car but something be expensive? If anything's expensive, it's your car. And she's like, no, because like if I was taking public transport, it would cost more to take public transport than to drive. So we did the maths. It's not more to take public transport. It's more to drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, driving is just about comfort.
I feel like she's just doing it for convenience, really.
Yeah, convenience. Yeah, no, some things like it's like what they say. It's how well are you using what you've got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it can take it to a new level. Like some people are thinking the rich people, they'll buy private jets, and someone's like, you're wasting money on a private jet. But that guy can go to meetings in Mexico, back to LA, back to different places, like quickly. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It has to make sense.
So for me, with driving was, I could be in the library till 4 a.m. not worried about the buses are not running.
Yeah.
So even when I'm tired, I can just drive back home, sleep, come back. So the journeys are quick. I'm able to grind harder.
Yeah.
To invest in my future for.
It was like an asset
earn
for
more
you,
money.
innit?
Yeah, I try and view it as an asset rather than a liability. It is a liability, but if you're using it wisely to get to another level,
yeah. But I just found that funny. Like for me personally, I had to sell my car because it didn't make sense for me to have it. It was more like it's convenient. I can get to places quicker, but everywhere I need to go, it's within touching distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've saved so much money since I got rid of it. But yeah, me personally, I'm not willing to look good like for other people anymore. Like it has to make sense for me. You know what I mean? I've had
that's a big thing, you know. Like it goes back to that idea of willing to downgrade your lifestyle, eat shit for a while, to get to a higher level.
Yeah,
it's like we don't understand how much these companies are finessing us, you know. Like, nah, this is like maybe I'm just not that smart in it, and I'm falling for certain things, but certain things that we see, we think it just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. Mm-hmm. Like there's videos, right, where you see like Migos, I think Skepta, or some of these rappers in it.
Yeah.
They go to a Louis shop in it.
Yeah.
So maybe Selfridges. They go in Louis Vuitton, and they're looking for stuff to buy or whatever, and the shopkeeper's like, that guy is bummy. He's not gonna buy nothing. Blah blah blah. They're looking at him a certain way in it, and what does the rapper do?
he buys it.
He buys the whole store.
Buys the whole store. It's like makes a video on Snapchat. They thought I didn't have peas because I was wearing my tracksuit, bowed out, fucked up some covers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what someone said was, that's actually a marketing strategy, bro.
Yeah.
What they do is you come in, they act like you can't afford it, so you can ball out and buy the whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
So they're tricking you. They're playing with your psychology
to make you spend money.
You
might not even
bro.
avoid to spend when you went out that day. You know
so they're like, are you sure you want to buy this? Because it's kind of this expensive, Chloe, because thingy, you might not be able to return it, blah, 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 it's expensive. So when they say that to you and they're like, are you sure you want to buy this? Because you have the peas, you're like, yeah, I want to buy it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're hyped to buy it just to prove to them
that you can buy it.
That you can buy it, yeah. And then they win and they're rubbing their hands when you leave. Yes. So it's like knowing that you're enough. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With what you have, and you don't need someone playing on who you are to try and make you do things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that going broke to look good for other people, you know what I mean?
Bro.
Don't get me wrong, there are people that definitely do have it like that when they go out and they splash money like that, and they might actually avoid that thing, but yeah, like a lot of people I feel like in our generation will be like having AirPods, having iPhone 11s, 12s, whatever. Like they're balling out, but I don't know if not everyone can have it like that. Not everyone can really have it like that.
That's why, like, my car's broke now. I don't care, yo.
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing. You're humble about it.
I see people wearing lubes in the rain, fam. And I just be in my car with the air. Like, the aircon doesn't even work properly, but it works. I'm warm and I'm calm. My car's comfy. Yeah. Like, and then these donnies, they be in the rain taking a bus with the lubes on.
I don't understand, bro. I can't be in a bus wearing Yeezys, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least take a taxi. If you're gonna wear it, at least take a taxi home at night.
I just be thinking, damn, like, girls, she be wearing Yeezys, but she be asking me to come pick her up. Yeah, like, come on, B. I can't even afford those shoes yet. Yeah. And now I'm coming to pick you up. Come on, B.
Yeah. Do you feel like if you weren't driving, people will talk down to you?
Nah.
Because I've experienced it personally. Like, people talking down to you. Like, there's been a time where this girl said to me, "Oh, you don't drive, you can never chat to me."
Really?
Yeah, that's a salty girl, fam. Salty.
But me,
the thing is, she didn't drive herself, so I was confused. But I was just like, you know what, block. Like, I don't have time for that kind of nonsense.
But someone was saying, this is why as guys we need to raise our standards.
100%.
Because a girl could have nothing, still have high expectations.
Bro,
we need to do the same thing.
I'm telling you, all they're bringing to the table is dead eyelashes, long nails, and stress. And they're telling you that you should drive, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I was rattled. I was actually rattled.
Now, with me, I thought it was just a perception in my head where I was thinking that, okay, I don't drive, So maybe people are looking down on me like guys doing nothing really. Whereas if I have the car, there'll be more opportunities to get more girls because they'll be like, he's driving, blah blah blah. But I've had the opposite thing happen to me.
Same.
Where like I'm in my car, so most of the time I'm not in contact with people.
You can't engage with them.
Yeah, you can't engage with them, so it's like...
Unless you're like a social person who's about at every event.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not really going to come into contact with them. And even if you are, the dudes that are at all those events, they got the C class outside, the A class. So, unless you game is strong, they're just going to be like,
True.
he's got the news. Like, there's always going to be someone that looks like they're doing better than you. So, for me, I don't mind doing the on-foot thing, you know what I mean? I've got a girl. You know what I mean? So I don't mind.
True. But I feel like for me anyway, I feel like maybe it was just me, maybe my game was better then, but I feel like I got more girls before the car than with the car.
Yeah.
Because I feel like some girls think I'm flexing on them because I have the car, so they're like, I don't like this guy. You know what I mean? So I don't know.